All in favor?
Yeah.
All right. First on the agenda, is LaPierre still here?
Yes, sir.
Well, first, second, and third. LaPierre, you can just roll.
Okay.
All right.
The first item is standard, very standard. We should receive our grant agreement from HUD next week or next couple weeks. And this is just authorizing the mayor to execute that grant agreement for program year 2022. In the amount for CDBG, we got $816,363, and for home, 816,363. It's actually in your packet.
Yeah.
On the second page.
Yeah.
For home, we got 518,552, but that amount next to home, it includes the program income that we expect to receive this year.
Okay.
Yeah, you said five, it says 649 here.
Yeah, that amount includes the program income that we plan to receive from home.
Okay.
And when we do a home allocation in the plan to HUD, we have to include the program income that we expect to receive. And that actually comes from the building of homes on Juanita Drive, Springer property through the housing authority. They have to send that money once they sell the property back to even Habitat.
Okay.
So we sometimes in turn give them back to them to do more, but
Let me ask you a question. When Ms. Potts was talking about that one house that they had to close on, I mean, I guess it was like a foreclosure. And then they went and turned around and sold it for
we get
twice.
that's program income.
About twice as much. So your department gets that back?
Yes. Any federal money that touches it, we get it back.
Okay. That's good to know.
Yeah. So anytime you hear us doing an amendment or anything to her contract, that's probably giving us the money back to either do a rebuild or something like that.
Okay. Good motion.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Can I ask a question? It's an easy one.
Yes. Go ahead.
HOME, is that an acronym? HOME, what's that stand for?
Home Investment Partnership Program.
And
Home,
it's a-
no,
is
it's
that-
a, home is capitalized, investment partnership program, that's all.
Okay, is that like some federal fund?
It's actually under the HUD funding, CPD funding along with CPD.
Okay, thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, LaPierre.
The second one is an execution of sub-recipient agreements and the MOUs that we have for the program year 2022. If you look in your packet, those are the agencies that will receive the funding that we agreed on June 28th in committee meetings.
Were there any, did you have any particulars that were not included in this?
Your
I'll make a
motion.
motion.
Second. All in favor? Back on you.
Yeah. The third item is authorizing the mayor to execute a certification. It's the HUD Form 577XL, saying that the housing authority's plan that I put on the table for you all to see is consistent with our 5-year consolidated plan.
Okay.
And it actually is. It actually, when they came and spoke to you all a couple months ago in regards to the renovation of the housing unit, like Crescent East, Branscombe, and all
Right.
that, all that's included in that.
Okay.
And so it's consistent with our consolidated plan to continue to increase affordable housing in Tuscaloosa.
Okay, absolutely.
This is their 5-year.
Yes, that's it.
Absolutely.
So, LaPierre, let me ask you this question, if I may, Mr. Chair.
Sure.
Who keeps up with the upgrades and things that they do? Will we be able, will they?
That is Chris Hall. That is the housing authority does. We do inspections to make sure that it is consistent with our plan. But that is Chris provides us with a list of everything they're doing. If you remember the capital projects plan that I gave y'all a couple months ago, all their proposed renovations for this year is included in there.
Right.
For the next
He
couple
made a
of years.
presentation.
Right.
Yeah.
Included Branscombe, I think Crescent East.
Crescent East, yeah.
Yes.
And the reason, Mr. Chair, I asked that question because we have some housing developments that may not be up under Tuscaloosa Housing Authority. And so then when people come thinking that they are under Tuscaloosa Housing Authority, they are actually privately owned.
Okay.
So I think it's very essential that we kind of understand
What's housing authority?
what's
private?
housing authority
Yeah,
and what's privately owned.
Right.
Gotcha. And I will say also, this is a draft plan. There's a public hearing held at 12:15 on November the 16th at the Housing Authority for citizen comments. So I advise everyone, if you all like to make comments or attend that public hearing, please attend.
All right. Good. Any questions? Your motion?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Perry.
All right.
Any more questions? Any concerns? Any news? All right. Can I have a
Mr.
motion
Chair,
to adjourn?
before you adjourn, I just want to publicly thank, Mr. Howell and his team at Community Development, that committee, for the awesome work that they do day in and day out. I think that there are so many things that that office does for a community that we don't know, and for the city, that they do unsung for the city, that I believe and should be mentioned. It should be notated, because we're all in this together.
All right, I appreciate that.
I'll give you an example. I had somebody call up here yesterday, they're in a bad way. They can't find housing. Got a disabled person in the family, and they're desperate.
Yeah.
And not all of them turn out to be that way, right?
Right.
But LaPerry, I send them to him, and he takes so much time with them.
Oh, yeah.
And then a lot of times you find out, well, they weren't quite
Honest.
Yeah.
And then times you'll find that they definitely are and are desperate.
Right, right.
And, but whatever, you like already responded to the person I sent you yesterday, and
Yeah.
that really does mean a lot.
Oh, no doubt. We try to help where we can.
Thank you. I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.